All right, my people, welcome to another episode of Prosperous. This is another mastermind session, and Frederick will be the man behind the charts today because I'm in a situation where I can't access my laptop. So I'm just opening this up nice and smoothly. So Frederick, my man, please let the people know what's going on in the markets.
All right. So we're gonna start with the dollar and see what direction that one is going. The dollar is still strong, moving in an uptrend. That means we can still look for sells on eurusd and on gold and basically the rest. That's all we're seeing right now until we have to see what the dollar does when it comes around here. But I think it would just maybe consolidate around, since it's Monday, to this area. Then we can see what happens with the news, if it goes that way or if it goes this way. So all up to the market right now because it's consolidating a little bit as it is now. All right. So Jeremy, you have a trade running on NAS, yeah?
Yes. Give me some good news here. How's it going?
So let's take a look at NAS. NAS is still moving in a nice downtrend. I'm gonna check which way it was. So I think it's going to go up in that area.
What's the price now? What's the price right now?
14919.2. So
we hit 14919. So we hit basically TP1, I think TP2, and then we reversed back up.
Yep. But it's gonna drop. Okay. We have two areas here, as you see.
Okay, cool.
So
and sorry for interrupting. And when you're done with this, let us see how BTC is doing.
Yep. So I think we still looks good on this one, and then we can go on BTC USD. All right. So for those of you who were in the last week's mastermind session and saw the video from there, we did talk about we wanted Bitcoin to enter this sell order block right here, as it has done now. It also broken under the trend line that we can remove this one. So now I think we can see it start dropping to at least this area right here.
Yeah, I like the last thing I'm waiting for is that last break of structure, that big. I think it's even on a weekly time frame, that break of structure, and I just want to see that one. Right? Yeah, that one exactly. I just want to see it take that low, and then then I think it's free fall for a couple of thousand pips.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go down here.
Yeah.
To 88.6 to pick up the rest of the liquidity before it starts going to the upside. So yeah, so we're still looking for sells on Bitcoin, people. Basically,
what's the price right now?
26,175.74.
Okay, cool.
So we are looking good on that one. Let's look at gold, people. What does gold do on the daily time frame? So gold just broke structure, and that's a good thing for us. You still can look for sells. We don't use trend lines often, but so you guys can see that it's in a downtrending market. We have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we need a new low here. So we can still, on gold right now, we still want to sell, but I think it can retract to around this area right here, and then continue to the downside. That's what I'm thinking. But now on the daily, now on the higher time frame. So let's go on the 4-hourly time frame. Then we can see what you find here. This one is not filled. The rest is filled. So yeah, if gold breaks above this line, we can start looking for buys. If it's going under here, we still look for sells, because right now it made equal lows, and that is not a good sign. That means basically the market don't know where it wants to go, so we need to wait until the market have made a decision. But I think since it's Monday today, it's a slow market. Tomorrow and Wednesday is going to be when we get the answer when we can trade. But if you're taking the dollar is still continuing up, then we're still looking for sells on gold. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing right here, right now. Agree, Jeremy?
I definitely agree. Commenting on gold there also, and you guys watching, if you are in the Prosperous Discord, and you know we sent out a signal, a sell signal last week on Friday actually, and a very slow day normally, and we caught 70 pips on that sell. And I agree with you that market is indecisive. I think we might be coming into a ranging zone right now, where market will consolidate a little bit, because if you look at it, that's a major perfectly drawn downtrend that we have there.
Yeah.
And normally after a trend like that, you will either see a very quick retracement, or you will see some form of consolidation.
Yeah.
And consolidation, in other words, is accumulation. And the thing is like this, I'm still saying what I've been saying for the past year, basically, that the gold is going to go up to some crazy new all-time highs. But to do that, we need fuel. Market always needs fuel. What's the market's fuel? It's liquidity. So we need to always see where are those liquidity zones. Market needs to come back, pick up the liquidity, and pump up. And this dump that's happening now, this downtrend that we're in now, I think is that liquidity grab needed for market to proceed to new highs. And that's basically it. And yeah, exactly, a lot of liquidity there to sweep. So it will be very interesting to see now if we drop down further to the lows that we've been talking about on the previous mastermind sessions, which is the between 1850 and 1867-ish.
Yeah.
So a couple of pips more down. And if we drop down there, I will be all in buy. I think from there we will fly up.
Yeah.
If we drop down there from now, if we retrace up, like Frederick mentioned, to the order block, then and then continue down from there, then it doesn't have to be such an aggressive rebound. But yeah, we'll see. Gold is very interesting right now. Gold kind of shows how the world, especially these days, it kind of shows how fearful people are of the world economy, basically, the world finance. So yeah, man, that's it.
I think if
yeah.
we see gold go off now, we want it to break here, then I think we can get it something like this and then continue. So we can enter around here in this area.
Okay.
Because we want to have a change of character to the upside, and then it's need to go back down. So we 100% sure is going up, but we'll see. Time will show.
But the only thing for me is like it changed character on the daily time frame, and that's a major swing that it changed character on.
Yeah.
So for me, like, it doesn't make sense that it will break that structure and then not proceed downwards.
Yeah.
When there is so much, like, look at the candles on the left side of it. Like, there's so much liquidity laying there, so it's crazy. I mean, those big ass imbalance candles.
Here,
yeah, exactly, those ones. Yeah,
I agree.
So like, there is massive amounts of liquidity laying there. So like, for even if the institutions want to push it up, like, I think it makes sense for them just to push it down for a quick liquidity grab, and then then shoot it up again.
I think, to be honest, we can see something like his, because here is the last low. We need a new low. Then I think it's going to go up, get liquidity, and then we can see it coming down to this area to pick, or somewhere around this area to pick up some liquidity. Then it's going to go skyrocket.
Yeah, man.
Like we talked about.
Yeah, and I can tell you this: when that bull run starts on gold, that will be like a Bitcoin bull run. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah,
I think there will be massive amounts of pips daily getting picked up. Yeah, of course, we will have it. It will not be a straight line up. We will have massive, like a lot of amounts of drawdowns on the way up. But I mean, the trend line upwards will be very steep.
I think it will be like the last uptrending market like we had here.
Yeah.
This sector right here, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Exactly what I'm talking about, yeah.
Because if we see the big picture now, just statistically, we can do this. Then we have still some consolidation on the daily time frame.
Yeah.
In actually, the bigger picture.
Actually, that's the biggest range. Yeah, man.
So market is still undecisive. If market break this high, then there's no stop. Then it's free to the upside.
Yeah, man.
So it's gonna be fun to see what news brings gold, and then we can trade it from there.
And speaking of news, we got news on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I can actually jump on it and check.
I think it's for both euro and US dollar.
Yep, let me see. So today was a little bit news on the euro, not so much. Tomorrow is on the Japanese in the night, Japanese dollar, Canadian French dollar, Great Britain pound, euro. All of currencies has also some news tomorrow, so this can be exciting. US dollar, FOMC has news tomorrow, but on Wednesday, then it's gonna be a party in the market. It looks like.
Man. It's red all the way there.
Yeah.
No, so, man, this is high impact news. I think it was what was it? It was the job claim something. What was it?
On the dollar is the flash manufacturer PMI and flash services.
Exactly. And euro the same thing. So, and that has a high impact on the market. So, guys, if you want to scalp, you have a perfect day on Wednesday. If you are new, stay out of the markets on Wednesday because it will be very volatile. And most often, like those news days like that, all the way before the news, the markets are chill. There's not much happening because everybody's basically waiting for the news. So, yeah, man. And you got anything more to share, Frederick?
eurusd, we can still look for buys for now.
Nice.
Actually, it looks like looks like we can still look for buys on this one on the daily time frame, so we're still good. If it breaks this low, then we need to start to see for sales. But as of right now, it looks like it's still wanted to continue to the upside. So we just have to see if it's turning, if it's close above this one tomorrow or this one, then we are still safe to look for buys. Because then we want to see market go up and maybe get a little bit retrace of this order block, come here, and then we can ride it. That's what we want to see because there's so much unfulfilled orders. We have a big ass sell order block laying right here. That is liquidity. So that's a good sign for us. We have an imbalance laying right here. That is also a good sign for us. And we can take the Fibonacci from there to there. Then we see this area here. It lines perfectly up with the imbalance and the sell order block that is right here. So for market to be able to continue to the downside, it needs to take out this area first. So yeah, I'm currently looking for a trade in Euro GBP, but it's not going so well, it looks like. But we'll see how it is. I tried it with a little bit tight stop loss, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, it's positive trend, so we just give it time and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's all I got right now, actually.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much for that. And guys, that was it for this week's mastermind. There will probably be more content coming out during the week. But if you want to stay on point with the trade ideas that we are sending out, join the Discord channel. It's free academy. Guys, there's so much free value there that is insane. We need to put a hold on ourselves, Frederick. But join it, watch it. If you don't like it, leave it. But one thing I can say, if you're trading or if you're new to trading, you don't want to miss out on that. With that said, stay prosperous, trade safe, and I wish you guys a great rest of the week. Peace out.